You heard about.
Have you heard about Hugh?
Yes, last night at the peaceful protest. I'm so sorry, Dan.
Yeah, so am I. We had a massive argument. I'm just waiting for an autopsy report to find out what actually happened, but
They didn't tell you anything?
just that he was in an accident. There didn't seem to be any foul play, but until they did the autopsy, I suppose they don't know for definite.
Yeah, that's what my grandpa said. He said that they were like investigating it.
Yeah, I
Um,
think so.
Something about a car crash into the water.
Yeah, supposedly off a bridge. Might have just lost control. He was never the greatest driver. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but throw myself into work. Your uncle's given me a few extra responsibilities, so I'm gonna try and keep myself busy, um, and see how it goes.
Okay, if you need anything, you know you can ask me, right?
I appreciate that. I do. But I'll just take a little bit of time. I need to work through the stuff. I said some nasty things to him yesterday before, and I need to come to terms with that being the last conversation that I had with him. I was just trying to help. He was
He knows that you love him. When he lost his memories, like, you were the one that he was looking for.
just think there's more to that head injury, look, Kelly, because ever since then he's been a bit of a dick. It's like the knock on the head changed him.
I told you he was acting a little bit different. But according to Brooks, like, he was apologizing.
Yeah, I don't know. Just thinking of everything just now, Kelly, trying to work everything through my head. Anyway, I'll let you get on. I've put a couple of posters around in a couple of the post offices, um, trying to do a bit of a recruitment drive for maybe paralegals or clerks or full blown lawyers. We just need a few new faces around the place.
Yeah.
Um, your uncle's okayed it for me to interview, so if anybody comes around looking for work and I'm around, just let me know.
But you hung the poster in Vespucci?
Yes,
I didn't see it.
I only did it like I don't know, 30 minutes ago.
Did you hang a flyer that you already hung before? You have to
What?
reprint a new flyer each time.
I mean, I just stuck a post-it onto the wall, Kelly. I don't go
Oh, you didn't
too
use the
crazy.
cork board.
No, no, no. I just get a post-it and slam it against the wall, and they usually get blown away by the wind after a couple of days. But it's
Okay, you did like a post-it. Got it.
yeah. I mean, I am no. I don't know. I can't, so I can't make a poster.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if you need help, I do posters.
You've got enough on your plate just now.
Uh, no, I can do this for you.
Okay. Well, all we need to do is for people to come in here or contact us. So
Mm-hmm. And I know my uncle, he's been trying to meet up with a Moses Goldfeld.
Moses and a Dax, I believe, are the two that. But your
In
uncle was also
Remington.
saying that he's been here when he's received a letter saying that they've just been in and they've not just been in. So I'm not sure what the game is there.
One drives taxi, and he came in
Uh
like
huh.
2 days in a row. So I feel like maybe he's losing hope, or maybe he went on vacation because I haven't seen him around Vespucci.
Maybe.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just going to let you know that I'm in sleep.
Oh, okay, Mr. Roach. Well, it's been a
Yeah.
pleasure. Thank you for driving me around and
Pleasure's
not
all
killing
mine,
me.
mate. Anytime. Yeah, anytime. I definitely didn't drive us into a tree or anything.
No, you definitely did not.
Never do something so daft. Right, you two have a good rest of your evening. How you
Thank you,
doing,
Mr. Roach.
how you doing, Miss? You alright?
Yeah.
Good. Right, well, you both stay safe now. Have a good one.
Good night, Mr. Roach. You also, Kelly, may want to warn all of your staff that falling asleep in their offices or in any room in this building is now very dangerous.
Oh no, I'm aware. I was hanging out on the beach when the page came in that
Okay.
we had a therapist locked in the judicial office.
Oh, I've got a couple of questions in regards to that. Well, why was he in there, for starters?
He was here last night, but he was tired. So we told him the break room couch was taken. Athena likes to crash in there, and Brooks has been keeping her company lately. So he said, okay, well, there's a couch in here. Anyone call dips? No? Okay. So he went
Oh,
to bed,
God.
and we haven't had locks in like a month and a half. Who knew the one day he decided to have a sleepover that would happen?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting timing.
What's on tonight, anyway? You got much planned?
No, I'm waiting for letters back. At least
Mm,
3? 2 for party
okay,
planning.
of course. What parties are you planning?
Governor's ball, a science party, a masquerade, and a spring fling.
A science party?
Why do all the boys stop on that one? Yes.
Well, I'm pretty good with chemistry. I'm very good with biology. And I quite like physics.
Oh my god, do you want to help me put together a game?
No.
Aww. I was thinking about having it on the university campus. So split people into teams with like science inspired names and send them around to the different classrooms. I'm not sure if I want it to be a scavenger hunt or actual scientific questions that they have to solve.
Definitely a scavenger hunt. I've met a lot of people in the city and none of them would be capable of a scientific quiz.
So you don't think they'd like be up for the and they're in the school. There's books.
Yeah, but that means I've got to read, Kelly, and I'm not convinced. You've met some people in the city, Kelly. What you can't expect them to be able to read and use their brain. Can't even read stop signs for goodness sake. They definitely can't read a room, let me tell you that.
Okay, so I can make a scavenger hunt work, but I'm not gonna make it easy.
No. I wouldn't expect. You don't make anything easy, Kelly.
What do you mean? I can be easy.
How's your golf game, Kelly?
I don't play golf.
Oh, because it was weird because I was having a conversation with your uncle this afternoon, and I was telling him that I've just got a membership at the golf course and I was playing golf, and the first thing he almost bit my nose off and jumped down my throat and was like, "You weren't playing with Kelly, were you?" And I says, "No, I didn't know Kelly plays golf." And he says, "I'm not having this conversation," and we changed the subject and moved on to something else. So are you a good golfer then?
No, I like to visit golf courses. I think that they're very nice, and I used to work at Leaf Links back in Ocean Beach.
Okay. So, is is there something that I'm missing then, based on your uncle's conversation?
I just find other ways to entertain myself at the country club.
Okay. Well, I'll ask him about it next time I see him.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always about the golf, right? It's a club.
Yeah, the social aspect of golf's very good.
Yeah,
The drink's also cheaper at golf clubs than it is everywhere else.
and I'm a very sociable person.
Mm-hmm. Good. How's uh how is the social life, Kelly?
Quiet.
Quiet. So work's quiet, social life's quiet.
Oddly,
Kelly.
I'm like really good at business right now.
Okay. I tell you, I tell you what you could do for me
Okay.
is a memorial poster for Hugh, just to let the city know that he's no longer with us. Something simple, just like he was.
Do you have a photo of him?
Oh, I can get a photo of him. Maybe not a good photo of him though, but I can get a photo of him.
Yeah. And take your time, like, no rush. I'm not going anywhere.
I appreciate that. Oh man. Supposedly there's also been things going on tonight, Kelly, of gang fights and gang wars, and just be safe if you're going out and about.
Oh my god. This city's just so insane.
Just be glad we've got the back doors locked now and there's only one entrance, so
My uncle was against that. I'm so happy.
well, he wasn't very happy when we did a tour of the building this afternoon and he realised they were shut. Not only were they shut, but they have these like auto lock things on them that when you walk out of them it automatically locks. So it's not like the like one of the people can come in the morning and lock the doors.
Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have, like, automatic locks. That seems a little
Mm-hmm.
strict. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, so in times of crisis when we need to lock down, or if people keep coming in and out of that back door, we lock
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yes. Who's that? Who's that?
That's the governor's wife. Hi, Jesse.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Nice. I would talk to the mayor earlier today, and just so you know, I asked him if he can find a decorator for the event because we might need help with that.
Okay.
So he said he'll keep an eye out, but I just wanted you to know because I know that you have a bunch of connections and networking and stuff, and you're really good at finding good people for stuff. So passing along the request, please. And it is a paid job, so if you do find somebody, I appreciate it.
Does it have a price so that way I can incentivize them?
No, whatever you feel is right is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So add a decorator to the list.
It's for one of your parties, Kelly.
Yeah, the governor's ball. Did you like the
Governor's
short
ball.
list?
I'm sorry.
Did you like the short list?
Yes.
Anything you wanted
I
to
did,
add,
thank
like
you.
colors or?
No. I leave it completely in your hands. Honestly, like you would have the best idea of how to make it amazing. So I leave it completely in your hands. Whatever you need, if there's anything you need from us, just send me a letter and I'll get it to you.
I'd recommend protecting your lawnmowers.
Oh, okay.
The boys have been up there. As soon as they hear lawnmowers, they kind of perk up. Like, you can
Oh
drive the
boy.
lawnmower?
I'll see what we can do about that. Thanks for the time. Thank you for the heads up, though.
No problem. I don't get the fascination. It drives. It just cuts grass as it goes.
I'm gonna tell you that there has not been one time, except for when me and you went out there, that I've had any males out there that did not ride the lawnmowers and race or play with them. So yeah, it's a boy thing.
Definitely.
I fine, sure, yep.
Do you agree or disagree?
I mean, I've never really had the requirement, so got no opinion
We'll
on it.
see. Maybe I'll bring one over, see what he does.
No,
If you
no,
just
no.
leave it outside, see if he just gravitates to it. Like I just gotta ride this.
Just do a study. Who touches it?
Kelly, can't say things like that, can I?
What? Ride the
I
lawnmower?
can't. I can't just see something and shout, "I want to ride that." That's not. No.
That's what's been happening. They
Oh.
see a lawnmower, they want to
Depends on
ride
what
a
it is.
lawnmower.
Yeah.
See, I'm like that with a golf cart. I'm like that with a golf cart.
Yeah, I think it's the same. It's
Mhm.
the same kind of like thing, right? You
I
see
would
something,
definitely.
you want to ride it.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay.
I'll take
I
you as a
agree.
heads up. I will secure the lawnmowers.
And if you could unsecure the golf carts down at the golf course, that would be great.
Oh boy, and we're gonna see golf carts down City Hall, in the
Okay. Then
beach.
just fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna approach PDM owners and ask them to sell them. And I'm gonna buy one,
There you go. That's the way to go.
privately owned.
Street
That's the
legal
way to
golf
go.
court.
Mhm.
You could take it to Benny's, get it all pinstriped, you know.
I like the sound of this.
Okay. Custom golf cart with the hydraulics. There you go.
I
That's
could
how I
get a
want my lawyer to
private
show up to
registration
court.
put on it that says lawyer.
Yeah. Just pulls up to court. Yeah, that's my That's my
Mhm.
golf court. Please be very careful with it. I don't want to see a single scratch on it because after this, I'm going to the
Mhm.
green.
Well, it screams money, which means that you win a lot of cases, right? So there you go.
It does.
There you go.
Well, I'm gonna get down to PDM and find somebody in there and just shout as loud as I can.
And I'm gonna get going, guys. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh, she's off for a jog.
Yeah, lots of SBA work to get done.
Hmm.
Yeah, we started getting a shipping list of ingredients.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I think my ice creams. Actually, no. I just got an updated list in the mail. So I thought my ice creams were all gonna have to swap over to like sherbet, but we're getting ice cream.
Ice cream. We all scream for ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So there'll be vanilla, and then you can add chocolate to it. So I don't have to get rid of my vanilla and chocolate flavors. This is great because it was hard coming up with a new list, but I think some of them I might
What's
want to
your
keep.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I have never taken the time to think of that. See, I feel like I can go either way.
What do you mean? Swing both ways?
Chocolate and vanilla. See, very
Wait,
rich like me.
there's more than just chocolate and vanilla.
Mint's not really my thing. Sherbets and sorbets. I would say I love cherry. It's tart, but it's so sweet.
Hmm. Not an ice cream though, is it? Is it going to be ice cream or is it going to be gelato?
See, that's why I had to change a lot over because when we got the initial shipping list, it was fruit. So it's just like apples, bananas, watermelon. I can I can work with sherbet flavors, but no ice cream?
Oh, but you're saying that's fixed now.
Yes. It wasn't in the original shipping list, but it has been updated and ice cream will be on the truck, so that's good.
Okay. Well, if you're ever bringing me a I do like a mint choc chip.
That's a mellow mint meltdown.
I don't like meltdowns.
I think you'd like it. It's mint
Okay.
chocolate ice cream with a creamy base, so it's kind of softer on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I just really can't wait to drive the ice cream truck. And I'll get to go to work every day in a bikini or a catsuit. That's so cool.
You will have the queues as long as you can see them.
Hmm? No, I'm allowed the what? As long as I can see it.
I said you will have a queue as long as you can see it.
Cute, like a
I mean
line.
that yes, like a line. They'll be lining up to see you in your bikini. I mean your ice cream truck.
Yeah, I think my business is the only one that'll have it. So when I want to go to events, I feel like everyone else, they're gonna have to like pile food into their car, and then it's gonna get all lukewarm and stuff. And I have an ice cream truck that'll keep my ice cream perfectly refrigerated. So Kelly Cat's Creamery is mobile.
I mean, I would probably do a little bit more than just refrigerate your ice cream.
Yeah, there's a freezer in there.
Okay. How do you feel about Mr. Whippy?
I have a fizzy wizzy whipped cream.
So it's instead of just normal ice cream, it's like whipped ice cream.
Fizzy
It's
wizzy
like
whipped cream. That
it's
one.
it's I don't know what you would call it. Back home we call it Mr. Whippy, but like maybe soft pool, soft um um
That's the one, right?
um soft pool ice cream. I'm not sure. It comes out like a machine. You
Soft
pull it out.
serve.
Soft serve. That's what you got. There you go. Got there. Soft serve. Any soft serve?
I'm hoping so. I gotta see what's on the truck.
Okay. I'm not against soft serve. Just plain vanilla soft serve. I'm not against
Oh
that.
no, I love soft serve.
We add a little flake in it.
Uh, I don't mind toppings, but I love it when it glides down.
Um, pardon? When what glides down?
The ice cream.
Where does it um glide down?
Oh, are you picturing it like a body shot? Well, I mean, yeah, you can definitely do that. But like when you
I'm
eat it,
so confused right now.
have you never had anyone like feed you soft serve ice cream?
No, I have hands myself. Why haven't I need someone to feed me? I'm not a child.
You don't have to be a child.
So what, you would just hold the cone and
I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you.
okay,
You can be the first to try it.
okay. How long until you're in production?
Um, some businesses may have gotten their doors unlocked, and when I went by Cool Beans, I definitely saw that they got some new equipment in. But I
Do
think
you know
mine is still
it's
working.
it's really strange because when I woke up this morning, um, there was new tourist maps around,
Oh my
and
god, am I on it?
there seems to be new places on the tourist map.
I'm not on it. I still have to tell people to go to Muscle Beach. What new places though?
Mirror Park Tavern.
Maybe they're adding the ones that are ready. I'm not ready yet. I hope they add a K. Do you think I can get them to add a K?
I
K for
don't know.
Kelly?
I got that, Kelly. Thanks for explaining its initial.
It
It
could
was a
be for
stretch.
cat, you know?
What's a cat got to do with it? You're not gonna have cats in an ice cream shop.
My middle name's Catherine. Kelly
With a
Cat.
K?
Yes.
Your middle name is Catherine with a K.
Yes. Did you
Did
think it
not
was a
know
C?
that. That's how you would normally spell Catherine.
Kathryn.
Oh,
Catherine.
that's very, very modern thinking, that. Your parents must have been very forward thinking.
Hmm.
Because it's actually Catherine, which
My
is Cath. It's Cath.
Erine.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
So they've
And
just
even
replaced
Dr.
the.
Cat at Pillbox, I believe she's Cat with a K.
Wow. Wow, we're moving so fast in this world. We need to slow down.
Or they just didn't want me to have such a boring name. And now
That
all my
feels
names have Y.
targeted.
Catherine's already been used, and it sounds so Queen of England.
Oh no, her name's Elizabeth.
Oh, not the current queen.
Oh, well, there's never been a Queen Catherine.
Really? It still feels very
I
British.
I am 98% sure there has never been a Queen Catherine. 99. Well, there's definitely been a wife of a king that's been Catherine.
She just wasn't queen.
That doesn't make them queen, though, because the British monarch system's very backwards. In the future, I think they will automatically be king and queen, but um, in this day and age, like the queen just now, Queen Elizabeth, um, her husband is not the king; he is Prince Philip. Maybe I'll have my face on a bill one day.
Do you want to be king? You can be mayor.
Mm.
When when the peaceful protesters were here, Priya said she did not understand the executive order when the mayor said it, but she did understand it when my uncle explained it. So even though you guys wear suits, like, she seems very comfortable with lawyers.
I think she spends a lot of time with lawyers, Kelly.
Yep, that's how she said she learned the definition of harassment and assault.
Yes, well, there's a lot of people in this city that think they understand the law. There's a big, big difference between thinking they understand the law and practicing law, and they don't seem to understand the difference between those two things.
Yeah, someone said that he's been pleading no contest because the deputies told him he'd be able to contest later. I'm just like, no
Fantastic.
contest
That
means
is not.
yeah, you're not challenging, you're not accepting guilt, but at the same time you're also saying I'm not challenging it. Like, no contest, no debate. Like, so I explained it to him. It's not guilty. You want to be pleading not guilty.
If you didn't do it, you absolutely want to plead not guilty. But a guilty plea goes a long way.
Yeah, but if he's expecting to be able to challenge it later because he pled no contest, if you do somehow get them to allow the appeal, you have a very hard uphill battle because you pled no contest instead of not guilty.
This is very true.
Yeah, and I told him to come to like people's court. My uncle teaches this stuff. Like, I gave him the car example. If you get pulled over in a traffic stop and the officer orders you all to get out of the car, he didn't know that he didn't have to get out of the car unless
Who
it's
needs to
like
get
a
out of the car?
violent the driver.
The
Passenger's
driver,
fine. Yeah. Unless it's like a violent traffic stop or they're issuing a warrant, then everyone has to get out of the car. And he's like, "Oh, for officer safety, right?" Yeah. But he seemed interested. He didn't know that it was so specific. So I'm like,
They are
yeah.
very specific.
If you know your rights, then you can't be taken advantage of. He should come.
Exactly. That's where the That's where the People's Court's very good, because the Chief Justice is going to go through things and teach people and educate people. The trouble that we also have to educate, though, Kelly, is the Sheriff's Department. Because a lot of them automatically think that as soon as somebody asks for a lawyer, it's because they're guilty. That's not why you ask for a lawyer. Your lawyer is there to make sure that justice is served. Your lawyer is there to make sure that the due process is correct and that everything is done correctly. So whether you did it or not, you still need a lawyer. Make sure that your rights aren't violated.
Yeah, because the lawyer went to school, and the lawyer's the one that's paid to go through the Constitution to make sure your rights are protected.
Mm-hmm.
And it works for both sides. Like, they don't get upset when a prosecutor comes down.
Nope.
That's crazy. So they don't like it when public defenders come?
No, they don't have a good opinion of public defenders.
I mean, I only think people who murder people don't deserve a public defender, but that's just me. Like, you took away
Unfortunately,
someone's rights
everybody.
completely.
Okay, here's a question for you then, Kelly. Do you believe in an eye for an eye?
No, that's why we have a justice system. But you took away this person's rights. Like, will they ever get a lawyer? The only justice
So,
they can have is after they're dead. So they can't even be alive to see it. So you can represent yourself. You're gonna get the same rights as the person you've now killed, which is none because they're dead.
do you know what, Kelly? That is not a bad idea.
Really?
That anybody up for first-degree murder must represent themselves because of the rights violation of the victim. Unfortunately, founding fathers of this country wrote down some random words, and everybody's got the right to a fair and equal trial.
Yeah,
So,
one of
whilst
the
I completely agree with you that it is a fantastic idea, unfortunately, the founding fathers of America have paid heed to that, and it'll never happen.
well, I mean, maybe it can happen within the state of San Andreas.
The trouble with that is your amendments override states. And that Sixth Amendment. Now, what I find, and now bearing in mind that I am from Scotland, and what I find absolutely phenomenally amazing is that the founding fathers and the amendments that they wrote are still.
Hi, Kelly. How you doing?
Hi, Brooks.
So are you having a good day?
I don't like the way you came in here.
I mean, it's not like he was jumping into a conversation and just talking over
Well,
us, so.
you can kiss my ass. How about that? Grandpa's in hospital. In ICU.
I can
Yeah, I
kiss your
got the
ass.
letter. Somebody opened it for me.
Yeah, he got shot. So
Do you know who opened my mail, Dan?
I don't know what mail, Kelly. I'm just too busy thinking why Brooks is being a dick. But hey ho, people are people. What mail, Kelly?
Like, what Brooks told me, I got that in a letter. But when I got there, it even
Hmm.
said addressed to Kelly, only opened by Kelly. Someone opened it.
Well, I'm the only one that's been around. Your uncle was around a couple of hours ago. But nobody else should have access to that mailbox.
Literally anyone with DOJ keys can just rummage through, just like people
Yes,
with
but
DOJ. They
yeah,
can.
the defense attorneys are meant to flick past that mail and just look directly at their own mail. They are not meant to open our mail. That is a federal offence if they're opening our mail.
And I'm gonna tell you, somebody opened your mail. I don't know if the one that's addressed to you from the police.
Well, I opened that because it was addressed to me.
Oh, okay. Because I know I saw it, and then a storm passed, and then it was open. I was just like, I didn't see Dan come in.
Yeah, so because I'm obviously now that I'm prosecutor, I have access to all of that mail as well, but I didn't open the one that was addressed to you. But the DOJ mailbox I can open and read if it's to do with prosecution and DOJ stuff.
Yeah.
But I've not even seen the one with your name on it yet. I've not checked the mail in that long a time.
Like, people shouldn't open mail that's not addressed to them. So I'm like,
Correct? It's a federal offense.
I just checked mine just to be sure, but no, mine was actually sent to me, and it says, "Please inform Kelly if you see her."
mine was sent to city, and someone opened it for me.
Hmm.
Was it the mayor? Because I know the mayor was around.
Yeah, the mayor's riding with Mr. King in an ambulance.
I haven't seen the mayor.
But yeah, if it
Not
went to
since
city,
this
I don't
night.
even look at city.
Well, I do know the mayor's at the hospital right now. He decided he was going to go meditate over there because of, I guess, what happened yesterday. He doesn't want to come here and meditate.
I mean,
I
that's
don't want to
fair.
go to Pillbox because Hugh's currently lying in the morgue, so get me off that place for a while.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I'm sorry for your loss, and
You probably
I
should have opened with that, Brooks, instead of
Probably should have opened with, oh god, it's getting spicy.